Welcome to Content with Character, the weekly podcast that'll give you the momentum you need to create content with more ease, clarity, and laughter. I'm your host, content copywriter Emily Aborn, and I'm all about unconventional marketing approaches. I believe in your big ideas, and I'm excited to help you share them in a way that's distinctly you. I gave in. I'm not usually a Valentine's Day person or a February is the month of love person, but I broke this year. I am officially feeling the love this month. Maybe it's because it's been so cold in New Hampshire. This podcast and my heart are the only places I can find any warmth. I don't know. But really, I do think that love is applicable all year round, and that's why I don't tend to focus on it in February. I think the world needs a little more love in it overall. Am I right? More positivity and building people up, more people coming together versus apart. Cue the Bob Marley. Let's talk about spreading love to our fellow business owners without a ton of time, without it costing a ton of dimes, and also minimal physical exertion for the win. So just in case we have not met yet, well, if we haven't, it might mean that you're new here, in which case, welcome, giant high five or hug or elbow bump, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm Emily Aborn. I'm a small business copywriter. Basically, my job is to take a look at what business owners do, how they spread their gifts into the world, and then translate that into crystal clear words on their websites, in their blogs, and beyond. I do what I love, the writing, and I get to keep my clients focused on what they love, which is usually not writing. You can check out my website and learn all about me at emilyaborn.com, and you can always visit the show notes. We can connect in all the places. I love hearing from you. Don't be shy. I will not say love 20 million times in this episode, I promise. Maybe 9 million, but not 20. Okay, personal story time. Some of you know this about me. I have been an entrepreneur at heart since I was a wee little girl. In fact, I think it was just kind of like part of my DNA. I kind of like was born like this. It was not Maybelline. Even when I worked for other people, I always brought this real commitment to their business and their customers as though it were my own. Like I've just always had that entrepreneurial spirit. My grampy had a little general store up in Harpswell, Maine, and I got to work there one summer and I visited it a lot. It was one of those places that just like warms you up to think about. It was an early morning gathering place for people commuting to work. It was a place for people to get food and home cooked meals on their way home. It was a place for everybody to feel welcomed in. And it was also where my grampy got to share his love through both what he was creating and also to the people that walked in his door, his community. It was way more than just a general store. It was like a brewing grounds for conversation and connection. And really, it truly was like the backbone of the community there. So still to this day, I believe that small businesses have that sort of power. We are connected, as we all are small business owners, and we also connect others. We change lives. We get to inspire and help and serve and fill needs and inform and bring people together and show them love. Small businesses are the backbone of so many communities, and especially where I live, it's really apparent the ripple effect that they can have on all of us, as well as their employees, their owners, beyond. When they win, when small businesses win, we all win. And when we win, they win. So, all that said, as the unicorn dust and sparkles fall to the ground from my little speech there, I want to remind you that it's not always easy. Here's the dark side. It's not always easy for small businesses to get visible, to be successful, to be profitable, to make it. It's not as easy as, let's say, like, a giant corporation with, lower tax bills for some reason. And it's also not as easy when they don't have all of those resources at their disposal to rely on for their success. I believe that small businesses now more than ever, they need our support and each other's support. And no, this is not a cry for help for me personally. It's just a reminder for all of us to spread the love, pay it forward, help other small business owners in this alongside us. We don't even actually need to spend money to do this, okay? Or have it cost us a ton of time. It can literally be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Share, engage, shout out, and it goes such a long way. And I'm going to share what those 3 easy yet powerful actions are, what they break down to, so that you can go forth and impact your relationships with other business owners and also impact their businesses in a really positive, powerful way. So easy as 1, 2, 3, let's go. Number 1 is share. Sharing is caring. Social media, let me just tell you, as a small business owner, it is awful. It is awful as a business owner, okay? We all genuinely need like some sort of presence. Well, I shouldn't say all. Many of us need some sort of presence on social media. We also use social media to share about our services, share about our products, share what we have going on, and we need all the help we can get. And I do mean that. So when you share something a small business posted or is up to in the world, or you even comment, and we'll get into that in a little bit, it's like giving them a free boost in advertising and helping them to spread the word. It increases the chances of people seeing it and them getting to connect with new potential customers. It's honestly like one of the most impactful ways to help someone's message find its way to new people's, new ears, new eyeballs, all of that. It is effortless. Shareable content from businesses that you love and support is everywhere. Social media posts, podcasts, Instagram stories, blog posts, events, promotions, offering. Love what somebody is up to? Share it. Want somebody to help somebody fill more seats at their event? Share it. Sharing does not take a lot of time and energy. It's just a click or two, usually, and a few maybe personal words about why you're resharing. So I'm going to give you a super easy action step to actually like do this. Just go forth and share. Share posts that you find helpful from a small business, or I don't know. So maybe you start with your favorite small business and you go from there. But share a post that you find helpful, or a podcast you just heard with somebody else who might enjoy it, or make a post sharing about the great event that you're going to be attending next month and get more of your community on board with that too. It can be as simple as, I'm listening to this. Are you? I'm going to this. Will I see you there? Like real simple. So look for some of that shareable content from a business owner you love and go forth and share. Spreading the love, idea number 2, engage or comment. Remember how I just said social media is horrendous as a business owner? Well, guess what? Part of that is because people don't comment like they used to. It used to be that like people commented here, there, and everywhere, but I have noticed that there is far more engaging on negative things these days, like negativity. And in other cases, we're just kind of getting shown stuff that we maybe don't even know the person who's sharing it or we don't care about. So let's flip that script. We actually have to take a step to flip that script. Engaging and commenting is a super easy way to help boost a small business owner's content. The algorithm perks its little head up, takes notes, and it says, "Hark, I see that a comment has been made." So do this, like help somebody out, leave a thoughtful comment, provide feedback. I'm not talking about just like a little heart or a little thumbs up. Actually leave a comment, actually provide feedback or encouragement, or ask a question, or engage in the conversation, or open up a conversation. The options are endless. You can do it on social media. You can do it on a blog post, or reply to their email, or write them a podcast review, or a Google review, or a LinkedIn recommendation, or reply back to their Substack article, but give them a little bit of online engagement. Give them a good old cheering on, or ask a question and show your support. So if you like that one, you're like, yes, I can do that. Your simple action step is just to go forth, spread love by leaving a positive, specific comment or a review to show your support. And the bonus is that you also are going to be helping other people to see that this is somebody they might want to support as well with your words. So think about that. Like somebody else might be in your same shoes looking to solve the same problem you were, and bada bing, bada boom, you just became the confirmation that this person might have needed to do it. So I do want to say one more thing. Think bigger than just like social media algorithms with this one. Sometimes, as small business owners, I've felt this recently, actually, we can feel a little bit invisible or unheard, or if we have too many hard days, we start thinking that we're trash and everything we do is trash and it's just all trash. So you do not even realize the power that a simple positive comment can have. It can make somebody's day. It can make somebody's week. It can make somebody's month. It can be the thing that actually keeps them going. It can show that they're seen and appreciated, and it fuels their motivation or their excitement, or they just know like they're on the right track, okay? It barely takes any time at all, but leaving kind comments, writing a review, replying to someone's email, those are all really, really important in helping a business elevate and grow. And also simultaneously, you're building a relationship with those people as well. Last one, idea number 3 for spreading the love, give them a shout out. I love me a good shout out. Shout outs are like a little more of a direct way to publicly acknowledge somebody, to endorse a business owner you love. But it's all really about like taking a minute and shining a spotlight on somebody else, giving them airtime, helping to spread the word in a way that's personal and sincere and meaningful. And you can't do this for everyone, right? So do it for the people that you genuinely mean it for. It could come in the form of a public post, or maybe it's a mention in your blog or in your email article, or in your email newsletter. Don't forget those backlinks. It could be a shout out in your podcast. You hear me do that often for my fellow podcasters here, for my listeners. It could be a word of mouth referral to friends or family. A shout out can be as simple as tagging a business in a social media post. It could be as simple as recommending somebody in a Facebook group, or telling a friend about the product or service that you just experienced and now you are crazy about. You're not expected, you don't have to write a whole blog post, but don't let me stop you. But just know that even a tag in your Instagram stories can actually do wonders for people. And again, it's not just about the online visibility boost, though it is helpful for that, but your actions can really help to infuse like a sense of pride and confidence and joy in another fellow business owner. So if that one is like, that is calling my name, for your micro action, just think about the last great experience you had with a small business. Maybe it was a website designer. Maybe it was where you went to dinner last night. Maybe it was a copywriter you worked with, or a hairdresser, or photographer. Give them a shout out. Post about what you loved in working with them. Tag them, pay it forward. It is such an immensely easy way and powerful way to support them. So if you really want to get serious about spreading the love, I would recommend combining all of these ingredients: share, engage, shout out. And if you do that, you're going to create some serious momentum for the people, the small business owners that you know and interact with. And in my experience, like I said, these actions do not just make them feel good. They don't just help other people in the community to find them. They also make you feel good. They help these businesses grow. They build community, they increase engagement, loyalty, who knows what else. Like, it is truly a ripple effect. And my favorite part about all of this is it's like absolutely free. So you can just choose one. I beg of you, just one. Dear listener, and do it today for a small business owner that you love who has impacted you in some way. And you know what? I am actually off to do that right now too, as soon as I'm done recording. Okay, thank you to the moon and back for listening. I appreciate you so much, and you make my day better by simply being here and being a part of my world here on Content with Character. You truly do. Next month, March, we're going to have so much fun. We're going to deep dive into the world of personality and like how you find your voice, which is one of my favorite places when we're talking business owner to business owner. So buckle your seatbelt, fasten thy seatbelt, and I'll talk to you then. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Content with Character. If you loved the episode, please make sure to subscribe to the podcast, rate, review, and share it with someone else you know it could help. For more content and visibility tips, visit my blog at emilyaborn.com, and be sure to connect with me on Instagram at emilyaborn. I'd love to hear how this inspired you to take action.